Hey everyone, and welcome to another eBay, I guess, physical media update of what I got this week. So let's start off with the DVDs. This one took a while to get in, but if you're not familiar with some of these old films, obviously Vincent Price is a horror legend. And in this film, I haven't seen in years, but it's a great one from the old genre. Diana Rigg is also in this. Now, I actually had trouble finding this, and it wasn't because it was hard, it was a rare disc. It's because I was spelling, after being in America for almost 10 years, I forgot us Brits would spell theatre T-R-E instead of T-E-R. So, yeah, that's why I couldn't find it. But what a great cover, and I can't wait to watch this. Next, we have this great classic of a film, The Ladykillers. Now, the remake couldn't touch this, but this stars Alec Guinness and Peter Sellers. And it's from the Ealing Studios, I believe, and it is one of the greatest movies to come out of there. And it is hilarious, and I can't wait to watch it. So, yeah, I'm glad I am actually doing this endeavour of building up my collection like this. Next is the Alec Guinness 5-film collection, and the reason why I got this because I was after a couple of films, The Man in the White Suit and Kind Hearts and Coronets, and let me see, I'm just doing this because and the Lavender Hill Mob. But here's the thing, I mentioned before, sometimes I do stupid things like order things twice. Well, this is probably, I've excelled myself in ordering things twice, because not only did I order this, which has Ladykillers in, okay? So, this set has Ladykillers in it, yeah? Not only did I do that, I ordered it at the same time from the exact same seller. So these were in the same order. So how is that for being silly? But then, hey, that is a nice cover. But yeah, still doesn't make out that I'm not an idiot. I'm a complete idiot. I need to do some repair on that. Next one is Dick Tracy. I saw this on cinema. This is a great film, very colourful, and Madonna is in it. So I am buying Madonna films, and Al Pacino, Warren Beatty. So, yeah, I am surprised that I could get this so easily. Next, I think, on my list for Madonna movies is Who's That Girl? If not, it'll be Evita, so I'm going to pick that up. Alright, next is this awesome Prisoner box set. Now, I grew up watching this series. It was my favourite TV series growing up. And I twist it around so everyone can see it. Stars Patrick McGoohan. Only 18 episodes. Very, very different. And I got this really cheap for like $15, including the shipping, because Disc 7, the seller had listed it that there was a crack near the spindle and it's probably going to affect the play. You know, they mentioned it, so I was expecting to get a disc that wasn't working anyway. So I'm going to just pull this out and just say you should have just taken the disc out and not included it, because there's no way in hell that's going to play. So just say that it didn't work and it's got a cracked disc. That's never going to work in any kind of shape and form whatsoever. I don't even want to even kind of contemplate putting that in my damn player. So I'm going to get a swap out disc. But let me just see. My favourite episode of this is an episode of A Girl Called Death. This has the famous line in it, I am not a number, I am a free man. Now, I'll tell you something about this. Try not to drag it out too much. So, when this was released on VHS back in 1998, I actually bought a copy of the VHS, and it came with a key ring. And in my box set, there was, which I no longer have because with moving and everything, I had to get rid of a lot of stuff. My box set, it had 2 key rings. So I was able to keep one in the box set and have one on my keys. And that was back in 1998. So what are we, 98, 2008, 2018, almost 30 years ago. And here it is, that keyring, which has been used, as you can see, from dents. But yeah, I still have it, almost 30 years old, because I love The Prisoner. So yeah, that was a nice little thing, but I'm glad I bought that because it goes very well with some of my other stuff. So we're going to do the CDs next. I was a huge a-ha fan. I am a huge a-ha fan, and I believe that the second vinyl record I ever bought was an a-ha 7-inch, and then the ones after that were the a-ha Flexi Disc that came with Number One magazine. It was I think I was collecting Madonna and a-ha, one of my first collections, because I was collecting at the same time. So I had all the 12 inches and 7 inches. So I went back and started buying these CDs up. And the first one I got was Hunting High and Low, which was their first UK album. And then that I bought brand new. It was on discount. And then I got Stay on These Roads. Probably one of... They had some great songs in it. The version of the Living Daylights on here, I believe, is not that great. The one on the Greatest Hits is better. So, and then this album, Scoundrel Days, has some phenomenal songs on it. Scoundrel Days is a great track if you've never heard it. I've Been Losing You is fantastic. I don't think it did as well in the charts as some of their other songs. The Weight of the Wind is a great song. And Cry Wolf's on here. So I need new cases. I need to look at this. And now Memorial Beach, I've never owned this. But I know some of the songs on here. So I will be looking forward to listening to these. Some very sad news in the last few months about Morten Harket. He was diagnosed with Parkinson's. So you can see in some of his clips, he's struggling, not excessively, because he's trying to balance his medication and side effects. So very sad news, and I'll always be a fan of a-ha. Great band, great music. So next, I decided to go back and get one of these. A few months ago, well, about a year ago, I had some real financial difficulties, and I did actually have 2 of these. Now, I remember one I sold, but the last one I couldn't find, so I don't know what's happened if I did sell it because of the problems I was having, and I just don't remember. But I bought this because even though I have a Funny Playing Game Boy, I'm finding that they don't, repo, the third-party handhelds don't actually play the reproduction cartridges. I have a Game Boy player that goes on my GameCube, and the repo cartridges play fine, and likewise they do here on those. They're crashing, they don't save them, so I went down this option. So I will probably be looking to sell those off that Funny Playing Game Boy at some point, and then invest the money into the stuff I do want to keep. So let's put this in. I do like games. It is going to be a Pokemon one. Yes, everyone's saying, "Oh, you jump." No, I just had this stuff and just never got around to playing it. So this one does have a sound issue, which is why I got it for a reasonable price. It's just in the middle. There's a loose connection somewhere here, so I'm going to get that fixed. Buttons are a bit sticky and stuff, but see, with the sound, but you know, I'm happy I can get that fixed. The sound, see, it's right there. There's got to be a pinch cable in there. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Like I said, I'll be selling off my other ones just to get them some money to put back into the stuff I'm actually going to use. So that was it. Thank you for watching. A bit of a mishmash, I know, but that was what I got. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Take care. Enjoy movies, enjoy music, enjoy games. Just enjoy yourself. Have a good one. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you so much.